welcome to the program From the Territory this week. I am Ifoma Ojinta. Do remember you can follow our news live on our YouTube channel as NTA Channel 5 Abuja. The Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, announces that due to the ongoing road dualization project along the Apo axis in Abuja, its number 132 kV and 33 kV towers will be relocated along the Kukwaba-Apo line on the outer southern expressway route. In a statement, TCN notes that the relocation work will necessitate a planned power outage from Monday 6th January to Monday 20th January 2025 from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily, which is the estimated duration for the dismantling and construction of the towers, as well as restringing of the power cables that would enable resumption of bulk power supply to the Apo transmission substation from Gwagwalada substation. TCN says there will be rationing of electricity supply in Kubwa, Karu, Mararaba, Nyanya, Masaka, Kefi, Kukwaba, and Apo Mechanic. Also to be affected are parts of Lube, Trademore Estate, Piakasa, Sabon Lube, Chika, Aleta axis. While the relocation of the transmission towers is necessary for the completion of the road project, TCN apologizes to customers in the affected areas for the inconvenience the planned power outage will cause and assures that power supply will be restored as soon as the towers relocation and cable stringing are completed. Now, an adage says, how you do a thing determines how you do everything. Now, how well do you keep tab on your New Year resolutions? Our correspondent, Moses Kuye, shares with us the vision of some Nigerians.
It's the end of the year. Do you remember all of your New Year resolutions that you penned down? How well did you achieve all of these New Year resolutions?
A New Year resolution is just to hold God firm like never before. Yeah, and pursue my goals.
So much is said about goals and aspirations in order to achieve next level of greatness, especially for the new year. One has to be relentless to bring results to the table.
Well, my new resolution is for me to increase my hustle and work hard to make sure I meet up and also be kind to everybody.
Why is it so difficult for some individuals to attain these set goals?
As a tradition of every new year, people always say they want to write New Year resolution, which I think I should have one. I wouldn't say yes or no. The ball is on 50-50.
Not much. We just pray for the better future, especially for Nigeria. I pray for the better future for the citizen, and we also pray for our leaders, for God to guide them through.
While it seems difficult to focus and to achieve these feats, one must know that failure is an orphan and success has many relatives. In Abuja, Moses Kuye, NTA News.
Thank you very much, Moses. Now, who says there is no ability in disability? Well, this saying has severally been proven wrong, the latest being the birth of a bouncing baby boy by 32-year-old Jamila living with disability in the Karomadigi colony of the FCT on New Year's Day. The community leader, Hakimi, has named the baby after a prominent national figure. Hawagimba reports on this and the visit of the Mandate Secretary, FCT Women Affairs, Dr. Adedayo Benjamin Laniyi, to the babies of the year in the 6 area councils of the FCT.
The tradition of welcoming the first baby of the year has come to stay as a way to celebrating the new year, especially when looking for the baby of the year. This, the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, seeks to support and appreciate babies born on New Year Day, as well as identify with the pains and gains of motherhood at childbirth. This play out at their Sokoro General Hospital during a visit by the wife of the Vice President of Nigeria, Hajia Nana Shetima, to welcome little baby Favour Odion Oyibo. This benevolence of the First Lady was domesticated in the 6 area councils of the FCT by the Pioneer Monday Secretary, Women Affairs Secretariat, Dr. Adedayo Benjamin's Lani. Icing on the visit was in Karmajigi colony of persons with disabilities, where physically challenged Jamila Dauda and her husband Yakubu Dokwa, who is blind, welcomed their first baby on the first day of January. What is the name? And what is in a name? Naming a child after prominent personality is a thoughtful and intentional decision that reflects the parents' values, aspiration, and sense of identity. And so, baby Dokwa has been named after President Ahmed Tinubu by the community leader.
A wannan rana da wannan babban sunaye da muka samu.
At this material time and with this great name of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which we named the baby, we can only thank God and express our joy. Everyone, including government officials, have visited us. We appreciate it.
Welcoming the baby at the health facility, Monday Secretary of the FCT Women Affairs, Dr. Adedayo Benjamin's Lani, in collaboration with FCT Health and Human Services Secretariat, congratulated the parents of little Ahmed Tinubu, expressing ability in disability through marriage and childbearing.
We had one special reserve celebration. Said the first woman with disability in the FCT to have a baby, to give us the first baby of a woman with disability, would also be an invested celebrant for the Federal Capital Territory and the administration of the Renewed Hope Dispensation with His Excellency, our own Mr. Project Barrister Nyesom Wike.
6 area councils were visited and were presented with gifts and cash, as well as additional incentives, which include free registration with FCT Health Insurance Scheme and free on-the-file services to include routine immunization and nutritional services.
So we are very grateful to have a person with disability to be one of our baby of the year for this year.
The unique thing about this year's baby of the year is that for the first time there's this inclusiveness. For the first time, through the Renew Hope initiative of our First Lady, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the mother of all nations, they made fit that there's need for total inclusiveness by also taking a look at women or mothers with disability that will deliver the first baby for the year.
There is an ability in disability, as demonstrated by the emotional prowess of Yakubu. Hawagimba, NTA News.
Thank you very much, Hawa, and congratulations to the Yakubu family. Now, in Garki Chiefdom, it is a cherished tradition for all chiefs and district heads to pay a New Year homage to the Sapi Garki. This customary visit serves as a dual-purpose occasion, allowing the leaders to seek guidance on progression in the chiefdom, while also strengthening their bond with the Sapi. Hawa Gimba reports that the Sapi, Usman Ngakupi, reaffirmed his commitment to elevating the chiefdom to greater heights with the support of his people.
The Sapei of Garki, Alhaji Usman Ngakupi, emphasizes the importance of collective efforts in tackling pressing issues such as insecurity and drug abuse during a visit of district heads and chiefs in the Garki chiefdom. He stresses the need for parents to provide their children with quality education and good morals, highlighting the significance of showcasing through traditional values in their communities. Alhaji Ngakupi also underscores the value of communal living and cooperation with others.
We need to, every now and then we have to be messengers of government. We pass a message to them that all the time we should cooperate and support the government and also assist in giving out the information about the government policies, whereby people should cooperate with the government policies, especially with Tinubu's administration. I was able to remind them that the government of today is also here to transform Nigerians, not to destroy the way the people are foreseeing. And at the same time, we draw the attention of the people that we are also custodian of the people, the culture, norms and values. So I remind them they should talk now that we should revive this sector.
Representative of the FCT police and district heads and chiefs echo his sentiments, pledging to collaborate closely in addressing the community's challenges.
Every year, we used to gather here and rub mind together. He tells us how to handle issues. He tells us how to lead our people.
Sape took the opportunity to express gratitude to individuals who have supported the family during the demise of Aisha, who was a strong pillar of community education, acknowledging their prayers for the family and the nation. As a respected traditional leader, Usman Ngakupi plays a crucial role in promoting peaceful coexistence and resolving conflicts within the community. His influence has attracted several developmental projects to the Garki chiefdom, improving the socio-economic conditions of the people. Awagimba, NTA News.
Good evening. Glad to have you join us.
Thanks for joining us on Weekly News Wrap.
Thank you very much for having me.
And it is on that note we welcome you to today's edition of the program.
We celebrate creativity, lasting impressions.
There's no book stating that this is the role for men.
On the news.
On the news at 7.
The news station NTA Channel 5, Abuja.
Would say have a lovely day.
Thanks for staying tuned. Now, peaceful coexistence, unity and tolerance among diverse groups in Kokona local government area of Nasarawa State have been identified as the driving force behind the development in the axis. In order to institutionalize it, stakeholders in the area organized the first unity and cultural carnival with a plan to make it an annual event. Blessed Fulani reports.
Sons and daughters of Kokona local government area, irrespective of religion, social and political affiliation, come together to celebrate their maiden edition of the carnival, which is intended to foster peace, unity and progress. Abaga Tony, His Royal Highness Lawrence Sylvester I, described the carnival as a unifying factor.
Where there is no unity, there is no progress. So I believe unity will bring progress, bring development to the community, and that is why I am here today to support this program.
Convener of the carnival, Victor Akau, said the initiative is born out of his love for peace among the diverse cultures in Kokona local government area.
The people of Kokona, it is time for us to embrace each other, the Mada, the Gondara, the Hausa Fulani, the Ninzon, the Afo, even the settlers in this local government. It is time for us to unite ourselves.
Guests at the occasion sue for unity in diversity.
Harmony and peace.
And as the saying goes, there is unity in diversity.
To foster unity among the tribes in Kokona local government. Unity covers everything.
We are known for our unity in diversity. Everyone is trying to emulate what we are doing.
There's unity, there will be peace. Because most time when you see conflict in the communities, in the state, Nigeria, and entire world, it is lack of unity.
There was cultural display by diverse cultural groups in Kokona. The dance steps are one thing. The positive impact lingers on. Blessing Fulani, NTA News.
Blessing, and this time around, she says peaceful coexistence and unity among tribal, cultural, and religious groups have been identified as catalysts for development. That was the assertion of stakeholders at the 4th edition of the UK Day. Again, Blessing Fulani captures the sights and sounds of a rich cultural display.
December 27th every year is set aside as UK Day, where sons and daughters of the kingdom, irrespective of religious and socio-political background, come together to celebrate and thank God for his sustenance throughout the year. Yakanaji of Uke, His Royal Highness Ahmed Abdullahi Hassan, as custodian of culture of the kingdom, says, promoting peaceful coexistence in the midst of diversity is the aim of the yearly traditional festival.
This nation is our home, is our life, is our blood. So whatever we will do to sustain the Republic of Nigeria, we are ever ready to do.
We are celebrating unity. We are celebrating, understanding among the various people that live in this community.
Guests and spectators describe this year's Uke celebration as unique and spectacular.
Her message is for the people of Uke to come together to live in peace and harmony.
It's a beautiful culture. It's both everybody, Muslims, Christians, all of us, we are all here as one.
It is only when you have one head together, you have understanding that you'll be able to think along one line that will bring about development.
If you look at everybody is happy here, even you are happy because everybody is atmosphere of peaceful. So we just grace to God.
I feel very happy, very okay. I'm glad I'm here.
All we come together, let's celebrate the harmony and enjoy the rest of the year and end it with harmony and peace and love.
There was cultural display by diverse cultural groups in Uke to the admiration of guests and spectators. Bagi Cultural Troupe emerged the overall winner of the cultural display, while Gadi and Nupi emerged second and third respectively. Indeed, the beauty of the world is in its diversity. Blessing Fulani, NTA News.
Professor Nuhu Yakubu was no doubt many things to different people, but his crowning glory was his outstanding record of academic excellence, which took him to the pinnacle of his career. Oluseye Adiabo now reflects on the life of the man whose sudden death is deeply felt across the academia and country.
People have to change their orientation to politics. If you are going into politics, please take it as, a commitment to go and serve the people.
A distinguished Nigerian who held significant positions in several universities, including the Usman Danfodio University, Sokoto, where he was Vice-Chancellor, and the University of Abuja. Born in Kogi State, Professor Nuhu Yakubu bagged a first-class Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Political Science at the famous Bayero University, Kano, and obtained his Doctor of Philosophy in Development Studies at the University of Sussex, United Kingdom.
Professor Nuhu Yakubu and I were in the university together. He was an accomplished scholar. He was a great university administrator, a vice chancellor of about 3 or 4 universities.
Was the chairman of our institute advisory board. He was my vice chancellor. He was my employer, and as such, his demise is a big loss to this country.
A selfless Nigerian whose immense contributions helped in restoring dignity in the country's electioneering and democratic system, also bagged a National Honours Award of the Order of the Federal Republic, OFR. Though he died at the age of 73, many say the Marxist scholar and mentor was a professional whose support was invaluable and were greatly missed across board.
It is indeed shocking on the demise of this exceptional gentleman, a professional to the core. So all we can say is to take solace in the injunction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is from him we come and to him shall we return.
A leader in education in Nigeria. This is a great loss for our nation. We can only pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive him and bless him with Al-Jannat Firdaus.
If truly Al-Jannat Firdaus is the highest, may Allah put him there. If there's another paradise that is higher than Jannatul Firdaus that we do not know, may Allah admit him there.
While his national presence and contributions remain reference points, Professor Nuhu Yakubu came, saw, and indeed conquered, leaving a clearly divined prince in the sands of time. In Abuja, Olusheye Adiagbo, NTA News.
Indeed, Professor Nuhu Yakubu will be surely missed, and we pray God grants the family and the entire Nigeria the fortitude to bear the irreparable loss. And on that note, we conclude from the territory this week. See you next time.